I'm Dylan Jobe, Studio Director at Incognito in Utah, and we're talking about the new Warhawk Command Center, going to be releasing this week in home. So, I'll give you a quick run through. This is the new space that we're releasing this week. This is the new Command Center. It's a special place for Warhawk players to gather, form up groups, play games, and strategize. So when you first run into the space, it's kind of got a kind of military hangar vibe. There's monitors on the sides that'll be showing videos and other information. You can go up to these learning terminals and get other information for learning how to play the game, or tips or strategies. Those can be updated dynamically. And I'll run over here where all these other players are hanging out. This is one of the real gems of the Warhawk Command Center, and it's the sand table. For us, it was really important for us to deliver something within home that was going to add solid, tangible value to players, specifically our Warhawk fans. And so what you see here is the concept that I'm referring to as tactical furniture. It's a piece of furniture, almost like a mini game that you can interact with. It's got all the maps from all of the levels and all of the core game and the boosters. It has markers for where all of the bases are. And you also have access to a variety of additional strategic things that you can place down on the map. So, for example, I may have some friends connected to this table, and they can see all of the stuff that's happening. They can see my marker move around. It gets synchronized to them. And we can strategize right here. So I can say, oh, well, we've got enemy tanks here. I'll be careful of that. And oh, we'll put something over here. They've got an APC from one of our booster packs, and they're always going to be coming across this bridge. And let's see what else. We want troop support. Let's say we want it over here on the bridge. And all while I'm doing this, this is all synchronized for all of the other players. So home becomes an important aspect to having a very strategic battle within Warhawk. You can go to the Warhawk Command Center, get to a sand table, lay out a strategy, discuss it, put additional markers down, discuss it with your friends, and then use Warhawk and Home's integrated game launching to actually launch directly into the game from here. So again, you've got your camera controls, zoom in and zoom out. As you move the cursor around, you can see each one of the grid cells is marked out. So if one of your buddies says, oh, I need something over at D6, you can move down to D6 and place a part there. You've got a variety of different items that you can place, including markers for all the expansion packs, the APC, the jet pack, the dropship, and tactical parts as well. Things that may seem simple at first, but they're critical for laying out a strategy. Different arrows, offensive, defensive markers, different numbers. If you want to strategize an attack, you may want to say, okay, here's stage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lay that marker down. And all of that is synchronized with these players. So in addition to that, I can also change layouts. I can go through and pick an entirely different map. And again, the sand table supports every single map and every single layout, including all of the boosters and the core game. So you'll be able to do strategies for any of the Warhawk content that you've purchased. You'll also note that by default, when you call up one of the maps, we put a marker down where each one of the flags are. So if you're a little bit unfamiliar with a particular map, let's say you're not even strategizing, you just kind of want to get a sense of where things are laid out before you kick up the game. Or again, maybe you don't even have Warhawk, you just want to get a sense of what's there. You can go to the sand table and check things out. Every single base, every single location. So again, you can have multiple people connected to it. You can see all the guys here. Once they connect to it, all of the parts are synchronized with them. They can move their camera around and look at all of that stuff. And we do, of course, protect it so that some random stranger can't come up to the table and move all of your pieces. When you walk up to the sand table and take control of, quote-unquote, playing on it, you're in control. They can view it and they can see you moving all of the parts around, so you can use it to communicate. But you're not going to have to worry about some goob coming up to the table and messing up with all of your strategy.